name is Casey Flanagan. I am currently at Liberty University majoring in English, and I will be giving you an informational speech on why you should become an English professor. This is my audience. I'm speaking to a business major, a sports management major, and a nursing major. Being an English professor gives you the chance to explore the world of literature as a profession and inspire your students to bigger and better things. Some of you may have considered becoming a professor, but gave up the idea because of economical reasons or time. But I would like to inform you that becoming a professor provides you with both a comfortable lifestyle and the ability to impact your students on a spiritual level. I have been working in the English department here at Liberty, and because of the professors that I've been able to be around, I have gained such insightful information from them, as well as majoring in English, so a lot of my classes give me much information that I find really useful. My goal is to show you how the normally unpopular path can be both financially and spiritually rewarding. To be an English professor, you need to be prepared to get both your bachelor's and your master's degree, as well as most likely your doctorate. Your PhD will allow you greater access to job opportunities and a higher pay scale, as well as giving you the ability to impact students' lives on a more spiritual level. Let's explore these aspects a little further. Realize that getting your PhD is going to take time. At most universities, they do require you to have your doctorate, but some will let you pursue your doctorate while you're teaching. Your PhD is going to take 5 to 6 years, according to Learn.com. Along with getting your PhD, you're going to have your master's and your bachelor's already, which will take 5 to 6 years as well. So plan on around 10 years to 12 years of study. While the time may be daunting, it will be worth it, which brings me to my second point. The job potential that getting your PhD allows for a more comfortable lifestyle. According to Payscale.com, a professor at a university with their doctorate will make around $95,000 a year. This may not be comparable to what a med school doctor would make, but it still definitely allows for a comfortable lifestyle. Aside from comfortable living, having that PhD in English will provide. It will also allow for a more important aspect, which brings me to my final point. As a professor, you will have the ability to impact positively on students' lives, both spiritually and emotionally. My English teacher from my freshman year here at Liberty, her name was Mrs. Tolles, and I came in as an English major and thought that I knew what I was doing, that I had everything together, and honestly, I didn't at all. And instead of failing me, she instead came along beside me and became a sort of mentor and allowed me to really see what I was doing wrong and change those things and figure out the logistics behind being an English major and what it can do. Quoted in Living Teacher Evaluation and Student Learning by James Strange and Pamela Tucker, Maya Angelou says, "This is the value of a teacher who looks at a face and says, there's something behind that, and I want to reach that person. I want to influence that person. I want to encourage that person. I want to enrich. I want to call out that person who is behind the face, behind the color, behind the language, behind the tradition, behind that culture. I believe you can do it. I know what was done for me." Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." We have been called by God to teach the younger generation, and if we're not going to teach, who will? To sum it all up, being an English professor is not easy. It takes time and commitment, but it does allow for a comfortable lifestyle. More importantly, it allows you to impact the lives of the young adults around you. At the heart of being an English major is learning how to think and write critically, to take your thoughts that are on the screen and take your thoughts that are in your brain and transfer them to the screen. It's not about just reading books. It's about being able to portray the things that are in your heart. I urge you to consider becoming a teacher of any sort of profession. It's not just about English, but about history and math and science, even art. All of these things teach the younger generation what we're passionate about, what we have a heart for, what makes our heart beat in the morning. That's the beauty behind bringing up the next generation, to pass on your passion to them. Thank you very much.